refresh that. Let's see. It takes so long to come through now. Let's see. One more time. Finally, there we go. All right, and I am live. Good evening, everybody. I'm just adjusting a few things as I have to do here. And happy Wednesday night to all of you and those of you who will watch on the afterplay here tonight. It is Wednesday night. It's about 7:50 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, and I hope that your Wednesday has been, well, if it's half as good as mine. Hello, Bill Ellis. Nice to see you. Welcome in tonight. If your day was half as good as mine, then you had a good day. I had a good day today, Maggie. What's the old saying? Changes in latitude, changes in attitude, right? I guess it'd be more like longitude. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Peachy Pie, Jennifer. Maggie, and of course Bill Ellis. Thank you, Tammy. I guess I should be wind blown more often. I got in about a half hour ago. I had heated up a little something. Hello, Gimbal, Jilly Bean. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like Miss Susie on Romper Room, right? BB and John, nice to see you. BB and John's Nomadic RV Life. Very nice to see you this evening. It's amazing. I got a video about featuring on you. Okay, Miguel. Well, you're a very creative person. So it was a very good day today. We'll get into that. Some other topics too. Hello, Mrs. Doyle. I'm pleased to report I finally got a battery for this beast today. This baby's 9 years old. This Cine Alta Cine camera back here is true cinema camera. Finally got a battery today, and the damn thing weighs about 4 pounds. It's so heavy. I think you could run the Rancho off of it. Hello, Robert. So I'm kind of excited about that, to finally be able to put a little fire in the hole. It's going to take a long time to get this rig back up and running. So Killian says hi. Okay, always nice. Thank you to Killian. So that's a long-term project we'll be working on together to get that unit all fired up. I'm excited. Finally can put some portable batteries into it. Although I did forget that I had the plug-in cable with the DC power supply that was part of the unit too. So anyway, good day today. Hello, Joey D. I combined two beautiful towns into one walk and talk and some little bit of cinematic B-roll capture today that I hope that you will enjoy. Those were the two towns of Tamales, not to be confused with tamales. It's Tomales. What a beautiful little town, Tamales, and then on to Point Reyes Station. And there's something about being on the water, right? Being on the Tamales Bay and knowing that you're close to the ocean, sitting there looking out on the beauty that I saw today with the sailboats moored and going into the little towns, which were very active. I was surprised how busy, particularly Point Reyes Station was. Outdoor dining, people having a good time. I did eat some lunch down there. I went in and bought a sandwich supporting the local business, and then later I had a little cup of ice cream. There were some disappointments. We're still in we've gone backwards in California. Hey, Moonstone, we've gone backwards here. We're now the hottest state in the country for cornholio, and evidently, if I'd been there last week, more things would have been open. I was particularly interested in. Thank you. Thumbs up are appreciated. I was particularly interested in trying to look at the Cowgirl Creamery, which I've visited before, and they do a very very nice artisan cheese making down in Marin County. And if you don't know where Marin County is, when you go north on the Golden Gate Bridge, and you leave San Francisco and you cross the Golden Gate, well, you have one of the most spectacular views in America with that international orange on the bridge framed with the hills in the background. It is glorious. Well, the county that you hit first is Marin County, and it's a pretty hoity-toity county. They don't allow a lot of development, and then the next county up is where I live in Sonoma County. But Marin County is like a different world. Sandy Callie, how are you, sweetie? And Blackhearted, thank you. Good to see you. Yes, thumbs up are very appreciated. Good to see you too, Ninth Element. I hope everybody's healthy. It's anyway. I think you have some good stuff to look forward to. I've been there before. Full disclosure, I've done videos there before, but not at the current time. So I was kind of disappointed I couldn't get into the Cowgirl Creamery because it's a big operation. They're actually making cheese on site there. And better than that, they incorporate a lot of the local farm production and put it into their showcase operation there in Point Reyes. And it is really, really nice. I don't know what it is. There's just I went to the town of Tomales, Tomales, a beautiful tiny little town on the way to Point Reyes Station in Marin County. So I got some good video of both. Of course, the journey is always the most visually beautiful part of it, going winding over the hills with the bay down below, and it's like being plugged in and recharged. Hi Missy, how are you? Nice to see you this evening. So it was a good chance to recharge today, but it did have its downside. There is no indoor dining, but there was quite a few, as you'll see in the video, there were quite a few outdoor people dining outdoors. There was the usual, um, I want to say, weirdness that you see on the street in a kind of a, I don't want to say a hippie town, but it's all, it's a bluer than blue. It's got to be the bluest place in the United States. We came from water in Utah. That's why we crave and find it calming. Missy, I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about you today with all of your procedures. Hello, Angus. Nice to see you. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated on the way in. So, like I said, like Mrs. Doyle said, being around the water, and I know I say it, water, okay? Let's not go there tonight. That was last night's episode. But you sit there, you're getting your video, you're framing your shots, and afterward you kind of sit the camera down and you just sit there a minute. And you look out and you think to yourself, in the midst of this crazy ass world that we're in right now, it's so at the other end of the spectrum to have this peaceful vision of low rising mountains and water and sailboats moored. It is really nice. Nothing better than the ions from the fresh sea. Dad had surgery. Okay, well I'll be thinking about you tomorrow, Missy. So incorporated. I don't like to. I'm making a point now. I'm not just going on a mission to gather video. I'm going on a mission to share an experience. But I also feel like when you come into these communities, that you have to also put something back in there. These aren't communities that have McDonald's, that don't have Burger King. There's no 7-Eleven. There's no fast food of any kind. So it's a very interdependent. It's a wealthy community. There's a lot of money there due to its close proximity to San Francisco. But it's a community that's all about mutual support, and you feel like you need to get with the program when you head down there. Hey, Jackie, how are you? I just happened to watch a parody Rose and Jen made for a parody. All right, good. Hello, Zeus. Good to see you. Water everywhere, but nary a drop to drink. You have to also remind yourself that you are right on one of the most dangerous and active fault lines in the world right there, the famed San Andreas fault, which created that bay as part of the land split off from mainland California and created that beautiful bay. But it's you're living on a powder keg, as we are here up here. But I had to remind myself of that. Hey Jeff, how are you? This year's been Corona, murder hornet, giant dust storms, human-sized bats. Jeez, I miss the human-sized bats. God, please tell me there's no human-sized bats out there. Okay, I mean, Lord, give me a. You also left off the locusts that are threatening to sweep into from Argentina or from Brazil into Brazil now. So I could go very negative today because when you get back in your vehicle and you have a 50, 40-mile drive or whatever, you know you're going to click on the news, and California's in first place now with cornholio. I don't think the schools are going to open here in the fall. And it just seems like we're moving more towards shutdown. But it is really important. And I recommend to all of you, even if it's within hour, this is a good. I stopped along the way, so it took me 2 hours to get down to the final destination. But man, it was just incredible. The sun had managed to come out this morning, was dripping. It was wet. I went outside to sit in the seat. It was full of water. I got my butt wet this morning. That was a hell of a wake-up call this morning, but the sun did burst through, and it was a glorious, glorious day. Hello, Noreen. On December, Happy New Year, we'll be shouting Jumanji. Yeah, exactly. We will be shouting that. I, for one, will certainly mark 2020 as a horrendous year, and it's basically about half over. So I don't know what kind of horror is still awaiting. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Thank you, Jen. Jen, awesome to see you. Awesome to see you tonight. But get in your car. Look at a map of your city, if you're able to, if your health permits. Okay. But I'm not going to recommend you socialize with other people. This town was very well social distance. Everybody had a mask on in town. If you went into what's called the Palace Market, which is the main grocery store in town, unless you want to drive, 20 miles or whatever to another grocery store. They had a girl out there, and when a couple people would come in together, she would stop. You can only have one person in your group at a time in the store. She was kind of checking off and making sure that things went well. Hello, Hop Frog. Nice to see you. Sir, good evening, Craig. Thank you for your wonderful messages. I know I'm the world's worst person on replying, but let me tell you how appreciated your messages, your humor, your clips that you send me, and sharing some of the things that go on in your life too. I enjoy having that bond. Hello, Nancy K. I just like on to drive, windows down, radio, best way to relax. Exactly. So I'm going to suggest you do that. If you're, I'm kind of lucky I have YouTube because it does make me go out and gather material. Now, a lot of people don't upload to YouTube channels and they're not content creators, but it is so important for your mental health to see something different than you see on a daily basis. Just to change, just to walk into a park and socially distance yourself, or pick the nearest town. Put your mask on and just take a walk up and down the streets of that town and look up, look down, just look around and get a feel for the beauty. It really did wonders for me. Yeah, dripping wet, but well, Sat right in that seat this morning. I was enjoying seeing the wall of receivers. By the way, someone gifted me an Optimus system. And it was $1,000. Just a well, it's a great system. It is a great system. But I've decided to push that off for years in the future when I can, when mobility becomes more of an issue. I've noticed things like walking and feet, things don't recover as rapidly. And after about 2 hours walking around, I was kind of limping a little bit today. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you. Bill Ellis says, I get on my motorcycle and lifts my spirit to tool around town. Yeah, it's a nice thing. A lot of bikers came. Hi, Watch. How you doing? A lot of bikers came through town, down in that little place. And it just twists down the Pacific Coast Highway, one of the most spectacular roads that you can take in America. And it totally, I was depressed this morning when I got up. Not depressed, but got up this morning and oh damn, there's the gloom again, and it's just like open the shades. Am I going to be dizzy today when I get out of bed? It's like 6:30 in the morning. Garbage man, boom, dropping the cans outside the usual, and it just totally plugged in and recharged. It felt fantastic. Be looking at Beyond Meat. I think that they're a good investment. I only see growth for that market. I really like. I think that's going to plant-based diet. I think is going to take over more and more, and it's going to get cheaper. It's going to get cheaper. So I really think that that's the kind of thing that all of us need to do is get a change, a radical change of venue. So many of us have been, not me particularly, but so many of you have been sheltered in place and home. The news flow is lousy, and I really think that it does affect. Yeah, I am lucky I live in there is a lot of beauty here. We will be good as long as we have Rosie. There you go, High Watch 2 Unitas. Do you plan to get the Instapot with the built? Do you plan to get the Instapot? Uh, I don't know. I've always been very Instapots are good. The air fryer is good. They talk about that. I've seen RV Debs, who I love, do videos on the cooker, and I really like them. I guess I tend to be just very simplistic in the things that I do. I don't eat a lot of fried foods. Something like deep prepared on Saturday. It was barbecued. It was on the grill. That is very rare for me to eat that way. I don't eat a lot of meat in my diet. Hope things are getting better for everyone on here dealing with the health issues as well as, yeah, you caregivers rock. They do. Hello, Laura. Nice to see you. YouTube has tons of great recipes. People have done great things with those Instapots and things. They are fantastic. Tammy says, Rosie, you're an excellent example YouTube live streamer. Well, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Ninth Element's got my strategy. I listen to radio news. I'm in the car. I can't get a good music station, so KSRO out of Santa Rosa comes on. I'm clicking it on. There's Alex Stone from ABC Radio News talking about California. And Instapots are awesome for soups and stews. I think of it as like a high-speed slow cooker. It does make sense. It does make sense. And thank you, Tammy. Thank you. You look after you figured that would be a cool thing to crisp and get rid of that fat. Yeah, I don't have a lot. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll have French fries once in a while if they're with a Burger King meal, but as far as fried food, as far as high calorie food, today was the first time because it was locally made ice cream right there. Not quite soft ice cream, but something in the middle. I treated myself to, you guys will laugh at the end of the video, I treated myself to a small cup of that ice cream, and it was so creamy and it was so good, so unlike that Foster freeze crap. Comfort food. Let's see. Missy says, I never got in his spot, but I was lost without my air fryer. Jen says, I have seasonal depression. Winter's the worst. I go into that in January. Jen, honestly, when Christmas time is over, hopefully this year I'll have the freedom to travel and go someplace to get some sun. But typically after the holidays, after all the cheer, Christmas trees, the lights, the whole shebang, hanging lights around the Rancho and Christmas music, and then comes January, and then it's just like, wow. You look out the window, it's gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. How about your lazy live breaking rides? You're not afraid to walk in the middle of shit. That is my kind of news. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ninth Element. Uh, Look, if I'm going to drive 50 miles to some event that's going on, especially one that is so highly charged with tension, so highly charged with you know, I don't know, I don't want to say hatred, but just people squaring off police versus protesters versus police. I'm not a backstander. I'm not going to stand 80 feet away and just hold up a camera and just hope you guys see what's going on. You don't really get the feel. Yeah, it's risky. It's very risky. But you guys, when you get right up on the front line, when you are right there looking down that line between the cops on this side and the protesters, the energy that you get is almost nuclear when you're watching that because the tensions are so high. You're waiting for the first bottles to be thrown. And when we went down the first time at nighttime and we're on the freeways blocked and the cops are all there and right there where the standoff, you can convey that. You get that feeling, you guys. It's like you're really there watching the look on hey Icy, watching the look on people's faces, and you can really get a sense of the feelings that people have on both sides. You can see the demeanor of the police, you can see the demeanor of the more boisterous protesters. So I like to push myself right up to okay, uh, you can get hurt, physically assaulted. A lot of some journalists have been injured and hurt doing their job, and I get that. I mean, it's a very tough time. I want some butter pecan, Haagen-Dazs or half-baked Ben and Jerry's. I love butter pecan. Freaking pecan. That would be my flavor. Freaking pecan. Butter pecan. My favorite. Then would be a salted caramel. I like that too. But I don't do too much. Thank you, Ninth Element. And I hope to be in a position. I have a feeling, and I don't want to be a downer. I'm a very upbeat and very optimistic person by nature. I usually greet the world with a smile. But I suspect it's going to be a very difficult as we proceed through the heart of summer and into fall. I'm not going to go out of my way to go something. I'm not going to pack it up and drive, 600 miles to Portland, Oregon or something to just put myself in the middle of things. But if something's happening nearby, of course, I wouldn't hesitate to jump in and check it out. High risk, high reward. It turned into the biggest stream I ever had. Well, I can't say that. Some of the I've had some bigger ones, but it was. You never know what's going to happen when you're out there, and when they start climbing on buses and kicking out bus stop plexiglass and doing crazy stuff, flashbangs and gas. You jiggles every time I even think of ice cream. Yeah, I've never really been too much of an ice cream person. However, That could be because of the price that they charge for ice creams these days, and downsizing the tubs of ice cream. That's kind of a turn off. I don't buy Ben and Jerry. Once in a while, twice a year, I'll go up to 7-Eleven. I'll buy a little pint of Haagen-Dazs butter pecan or something like that. Circa, you stayed for now. Lots to cover there. I was very worried about you when you were in Berkeley. Thank you, High Watch. I was a little worried about myself at Berkeley too, because you can't get the whole experience of Berkeley without going into People's Park and getting that sense of street life is where the vibrancy is. I mean, I could take, I took great videos of the bell tower of University of California and all the great looking buildings and the beautiful campus. But to be honest, people don't really give a hoot about that. They care more about what's happening on the street. People love to see the human element in videos. That's what makes it. Let's see. Hot Frog said, just a heads up. My son told us that some hand sanitizer we brought was recalled for causing methanol poisoning. Bloomin' was the brand. Well, remember, when you do a distillation, and I did moonshining a lot of years, you can see that a lot of people say, Rosie, do you do a moonshine? You can see a video called From Grains to Glass, the definitive moonshining experience. It has a lot of views on YouTube. It's a very popular video, but one of the first things you extract is the acetates, the acetones, and then the methanol, and then you finally start to get into what's called the heads, the heart, and then the tail. So of course they're used to throwing out the methanol, so they just throw it in as a low alcohol, but it probably doesn't have the same sterilization aspects of high heart distilled things. So yeah, so be careful. Methanol, wood alcohol, something toxic. Yeah, methanol is the low alcohols that come off of a distillation process, and unfortunately, in the bootlegging and moonshining days, because isopropyl alcohol was so cheap, they would cut it in with ethanol, and a certain number of people suffered blindness as a result of that, because it attacks your optic nerve. Good evening, Libra. Nice to see you. Acetones, acetates, methanol. That's the stuff that's called the 4 shots. You got to toss that. I'll use that to do comedy, light stuff on fire, or hillbilly games outside and all that kind of crap. So be careful what you're using. Try to use branded products where you can. Brands that you know, and I think for the most part, but we had, thank you, Miguel, we had a situation where there wasn't a lot of stuff around and people came out of the woodwork. And it's very tempting if you're a distiller to take some of that 4 shots crap and just throw it in and call it a hand sanitizer. We went to, Dee and I are in Las Vegas, we're doing our hand sanitizer, and we're like, damn, this smells like tequila. This smells like tequila. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Hello, Brad. I was like, what the hell is this all about? And it was revolting to me. When at 8 o'clock in the morning, be smelling like tequila on my hands. How you doing, Lisa? Ninth Element says, I made my own hand sanitizer with pretty liquid hand soap, white vinegar, and we'll mix all together. There you go. Let's see, Cray, I only get it at a rare occasion because it's Kroger brand foams and bubbles. It's gross, really good. Yeah, I don't know. I just, not much. I'm just, some people are into ice. A lot of people are into ice cream, but it's just not my, not my cup of tea. But today I did enjoy it. It was creamy. It was locally made. And like I told you guys at the beginning, I want to avoid when I travel. I want to really avoid the easy drive-through pickup. It's one thing if we're just around here working on the ranch or whatever. Dee and I have been out chooching because there's not sit-down service, but it's so easy to just go through a Burger King, flip the app, hey, there you and roll through. But I really want to make a conscious effort to support local businesses. It's a fart in a windstorm, but at least I feel good that I'm trying to do something to help out. Hey Dave, how you doing? Um, yeah, limited slip differential. So I've decided today I'm going to do that. So I paid $9 for a sandwich. Woo! But it was fully loaded. It was local cured ham, local Swiss, with a little bit of onion, lettuce, tomato on rye bread. It's about that thick. It was delicious, and I felt good having gone in there and supported them. But I was surprised how busy it was today. It made me feel good. And then I'm coming home, and then I get the news. I'm listening to news, and then talking about Vegas's win is furloughing people. They paid people all the way through. You know, long time they're letting people go, and some of the other hotels are have posted their layoff notices too. I don't think people are coming back in the type of person that really needs to fill those high-end hotels. I think people with I don't have money, so I don't really care. I mean, I travel, right, and just take a shot. But if I'm sitting on millions of dollars and I'm like, I kind of like my lifestyle, and I might rub elbows with, a Rosie O'Kelly in a casino, and I might lose it. I might go down. I might go down the crapper, right? So I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna buckle up on wherever the hell I am and just ride this baby out. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. It seems to me that unless you're a daredevil, that the more you have, the more risk averse you become in life because you can go anywhere. You could theoretically go to Italy. You could theoretically, well, you can't go now because Americans aren't welcome, but you know what I'm saying. $9 the high roller. Well, if you're used to concocting something together for $2 or $3 for lunch, and $9 is good, but I felt like I got value for that. The ham was really beautifully cured. It wasn't all blubbery and flubbery. It was very firm, and the cheese had a really great local flavor to it. Nice rye bread. The guy just built a hell of a sandwich. It took him a couple minutes to put it together, and I appreciate that. Craig said, for the first time I saw advertising TV, never seen that before on the East Coast. Hey, Bella Grace, how are you? I I don't think advertising. I think at this point in time, for a place like Los Angeles or Las Vegas, parks, places like that, I think advertising is just throwing your money away right now. I think people know it's there. They know it's open. Okay, but like I said, today I had a little bit of a degraded experience. I didn't get to go into Cowgirl Creamery and show all the cases, look in the production window, show you guys them making the cheese. And let's see, Mrs. Doyle said, I'm actually taking time to get to know the owners behind local business. Never did that before, my bad. Well, we take it for granted. As long as you enjoyed the sandwich, it was worth it. You worked extra. Yeah, well, I figured this is a time of life to savor some of the flavors, right? And get out there and sniff the air and look around and see what's out there in this great big world. And when you go to a place that's beautiful, on the water and the scenery and the ride down and gone every time you go around a bend, oh, there's the the Tamales Bay just opens in front of you, and you go back into the eucalyptus trees, and then you come out over a ridge. Wow, there's another great view of the bay, and you're rolling in through these cool little towns, and it's just like wow, it's like it's a step back in time of when things were normal. Hey Tammy, how are you doing, sweetheart? What makes the French fries at Kroger's? Yeah, we don't have a Kroger's around around here, but just I love that today. It was so mind refreshing. I've been so bogged down trying to decide camera stuff and whether I have the strength and ability to just go hard balls to the wall on all this stuff, and what do I want it to be? It's a lot. It gave me a lot of time to reflect on things. Lisa, I was just talking about my day today. I left Santa Rosa about 11 a.m. this morning. I drove west on Highway 12, uh, turned uh, turned south on Highway 1, and then turned followed Highway 1 down to the beautiful little town, tiny little town of Tamales with its general store and its one white little beautiful church and uh, great ambiance. And then after spending about an hour there, I rolled another 10 miles on to the town of Point Reyes, which is right near the epicenter of the San Andreas Fault and all that. Just a beautiful place. You all probably have something, and I talked about it in my video today. We all have a touchstone, excuse me, a home base. We touch. You know, G Mangoes has his home base. My home base is going to a place where I absolutely, positively, 100% no, beyond the shadow of a doubt that I'm going to feel good when I'm rolling into these little towns and I see the beautiful flowers and the street life. I know I'm going to feel great. So these little towns are my home base here because they're not that far away. Thank you, Tammy. It's awesome to see you. Lisa said, "You okay, Rosie? Are you upset? Do I seem upset tonight? I thought I seemed pretty animated tonight, pretty happy tonight." Hello, just got home from visiting my fighter pilot son up at the Hill Air Force Base. Oh, good, Kevin. Good for you. God bless your son on his service. I'm going to open the door and get something to drink real quick. I got a lot of sun today, so I feel a little warm. Nope, Lisa, I feel energized. I feel happy. I feel very happy. Get something to drink. Open that door for a little air. Airflow. There we go. Ooh, that'll probably cool me off quickly. All right. Uh, yep. I feel really good. I feel really great. Spending time on the road is the ultimate good time. And if you're enjoying the chat, good times, good feelings, home base, thumbs up are appreciated. So I don't know who said hi, Amanda. I'm not sure who said. One of y'all said, "Yeah, Rosie, just keep doing those little day wingers there. There is a lot to see here, but you kind of have to go further and further, which is okay because hopefully things will get under control. But I have serious doubts. I didn't know the context of what you were saying, but I'm glad you. Yeah, I know, Lisa. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Yes, I did, Bella Grace. I sure did. Thank you, sweetie. I get a lot of messages, and I'm very appreciative uh, for them. And I always think about all you guys. You're always top of mind when I get a little plugged into your lives, and you share things in your life of a personal nature. It makes me feel good. It's not all wine and roses out there right now for sure. Cow Gal is energized again. Glad to see you, Opiami. Nice to see you. How have you been? I've seen you in a little while. So I got a lot of editing work tomorrow. This one has a little more walk and talk in it because I can't help commenting. I talk to people in the streets. I see people doing weird stuff, and I'm like, I got to get it on. I got to get it on video. I got to get it on video and all that. So that's all part of the whole experience. But I like to change it up a little bit too, kind of sandwich things between the little B-roll and then put the content in the middle. What are you going to wear when things get back to normal? Well, that's a real good question. I don't know. Uh, Probably pretty much. I do want to get down to the beach very bad. I do want to get down to Las Vegas, provided they stay open. But I'm in a real hot zone right now. California is on fire as far as cornholio is concerned. So uh, I think I want to go get the antibody test. That would give me a little bit of a peace of mind. I may go get the antibody test, but the crap is so friggin' unreliable. Do you know empaths? Someone who knows have a deep connection with the environment they find as empaths are subconsciously drawn to these. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ninth element. We have to do what we can do to look out. We can to look out for each other and love one. Exactly, exactly. So this is the socialization for a lot of people, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What would we imagine? Imagine this happened in 1980. Okay. What would we? What would you do? That's a really good question. What would you do if this happened 40 years ago? I just get out of college, and bam. Okay, the world's gone into lockdown. All right. What would I do if I knew for the next 4 months that I would be basically under home quarantine? Well, we don't have internet. We got very rudimentary VHS tapes. Okay, we don't have stores at that time to get them. There's no online crap. What would we do? Thank you, Kyle. Oh, I got your message. Please get out of California. My family would absolutely. Oh, well, thank you, Bella Grace. It's not an easy decision to do something like that. Number one, I suspected I had being around D in March when I feel pretty sure he had cornholio in March. That I got back here for a couple days. I felt slightly funky, and then it passed, which makes me think that I had a very light dose of it. Thank you, Andrew. Even got to see some of my senior prom pics from high school. Yeah, you're a beautiful gal, Missy. You're you're what you call one of the all-American type of girls. Softball, uh, the nice wholesome gals that are kind of the jocks, normal. They're not all into being over powder puffs. They're not the glamour girls, but they have that look to them of rosy cheeks and smiles and just very healthy looking people. Got out of fly. Hey, how you doing, Darren? Good to see you. Great question. Watch MTV. Now, MTV didn't come along till what? I don't know, 80, 85 or something. I don't know. I guess just watch a hell of a lot of TV. And that's just, there wasn't no, there was maybe early HBO, something like that. Very early cable services. I would have lost my mind. Trust on good days to find light. Trust I'm grateful for those that get away from my own. Thank you, Blackhearted. I'm glad that you enjoy it. My first instinct would be commit to, you know, commit to learning Russian. Okay, provided a library's open or I have some kind of damn resource that I can go to, or commit to reading all of the works of Mark Twain or something, or Charles Dickens, or the works of Shakespeare, or explore. To me, one of the most fascinating areas is like the Central Asia, Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, and Armenia, and those kind of places, and just make a very thorough. I would take my time and really work on improving my mind. And then the things are, oh no, wait a minute, let me scroll up. Wait a minute, I missed that. I missed that. Hold on. Penny Pincher said, "Hi, Miss Rosy Girl. Thought I'd let you know that things aren't really well today." I'm sorry, Penny Pincher. I hope things get better for you. I hate to miss a message on here. So, yeah, there we go, Amanda. Live, it's the PTL Club. Pass salute. Rosie Proud folks would have played a lot of board games like we used to do. Yeah, would have done that. But it would be with your family. You can't socialize with others. Yeah, sorry things went really. I hope you're okay, Penny Pincher. You know, board games, puzzles, learning to paint. Yeah, mandalas. RV Deb does them. They're really pretty. I had the best time in the 80s. I love the 80s and I love the 90s. Bill Clinton, feel good era. I did not have sex with that woman. I grew up in the 60s. I hated it, hated the 70s. Reagan got elected. It was like, oh, that's the fact. Hippies are gone. Michael J. Fox, Family Ties, and things. I graduated in 76. You were born in the 1920s. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I went and watched Elvira's shows. Um, I would have definitely thrown myself into trying to learn something new. What's up, Ace Carson? How you doing? I would have definitely taken time to really make a very thorough study of, maybe a geographic region or a language or a culture, and really become a armchair aficionado on that. I'm doing Zen tangles. We just used to call it doodling. Yeah, footloose and fancy free. Design inside of circles. Yeah, I saw that. I started diamond painting. It's been different, but yeah, I appreciated you sharing that stuff with me, Missy. That was great. I get a lot of people share things with me on the daily, and it's wonderful. It gives me a little insight into your life, and I keep, as people know, I keep every confidence right here. And somebody tells me or shares something in confidence, I keep it in confidence. 70s had funky music. It was, it's. I don't know. It was a very traumatic era. All the social norms of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they just went flying right out the window, and people were holding on, by the seat of their pants through life, trying to figure out the school integration, and the rise of teachers unions just destroyed the school system in Baltimore, and you're going through all this schools desegregation, and it was just, and then the hippies and Vietnam blasting on your TV every night. It was a drag. Making cuts. So that's what I think a lot of people is a good time to have a hobby or something like doing something like that. So I thought to myself, man, I could be in the 80s. At least now I can just go online. I can watch videos of the Central Asian republics and documentaries and so many things at my fingertip. How you doing, Chef? Nice to see you, sir. Welcome aboard this evening. I was back in, gave you a shout out on my video today that I'll be putting together. Chef was down in Point Reyes Station again today. And I said, this is for Chef. I'm going to go into Cowgirl Creamery, and bam, I walk around the back door and they got the table there. They're just taking orders. Couldn't go in. Hello, Green Bastard Style. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard this evening. So it's kind of a degrading experience, but it was great. It was really great to get out of town. And if you're enjoying the chat, thumbs up or appreciate it. But still, Chef, I had a great time in Point Reyes. As usual, I saw very interesting people. Been there a lot of times. I've done videos, but every time things are a little different. But it was very cool. Respect your elders. There you go. They were saying now, and what were they saying today on the Cornholio? That it's hitting in the 20 to 40-year-old age group now. Craving a boiled steak. I don't think Chef is capable of boiling a steak. If he boiled the steak, he would probably off himself, Harry Carey style, right over the pot of water. Wouldn't you, Chef? No, I never stew. If the meat, like stewing beef, is made for a nice long crock pot, get nice and tender, that's a different story. So PTSD, Chad. We don't do those. Chef, they don't do them anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you, speaking to Chef, he'd be a great guy to be on a food tasting road trip, planned out really well. Like, if things were open, but what do we? It doesn't have to be fancy dining. It doesn't have to be the what was that place in New Orleans that we got taken to, the Two Sisters Cafe or whatever it was. But little towns, and understand what their specialty is, and just because Chef could open you up to a world of different flavors and tastes and stuff like that. That would be unbelievable. Mississippi roast. Yeah, boiled steak. What is this with your pressure cooker? RB Fat Cat, you beautiful doll. How are you? You got the best smile in the world, honey. Boiled meat's not good. Yeah, I learned that you don't boil. Proteins don't soften when you boil them. Okay. Let's see if we can get 100 thumbs up tonight. That would be awesome. We're closing in on it this evening. I'll stay out of bars. It's hard to be a kid. Would you say that, Missy? Like I said, older people comply. Kids have masks on. It's that 18 to 40 group that tends to be a little more militant about, well, I'm young, I'm young, I'm not going to get it, or this offends my liberties or whatever in that group. I-49 Louisiana, the perfect foodie road trip. Yeah, headline tonight. Several Yeah, I saw that tonight. High watch. When is issued their furlough notice. God love them. They spent $250 million paying people their customary wages, including customary tips, for months. And as I said, it's you're not getting the flow of money people in Las Vegas. You're getting road trippers in from LA and stuff like that, but not the kind of clientele that's going to fill up the win and make it profitable. And a few other casinos issued furlough notices too. Meet the Grill. Wow. Yeah, 9/11 brought us smartphones. Cornholio brings us mass. Yeah, I feel sorry for young people. I don't even know how you date in this environment. I don't even know what the safety protocol would be if I'm 21 and giddy to have some action. I can't go to a bar. I can't go to a club. Can't even go to church. Okay, and I got social media. I mean, they're your wild years, right? You're sowing wild oats years, right? I mean, that's the toughest years to endure when you're young. When you're a little kid, you don't know anything. You don't know, but you get older. Yeah, people on the channel getting hacked, getting their personal information. I don't know. I have such an encrypted pass. I don't worry about it. I have two-step verification. They can't hack a chat. They can't hack a YouTube because of the two-step verification. Only if you have the phone. Rather than not want to be a kid today. Enjoyed my chat. Yeah, I did too. I told people use a two-step verification process. You'll never get hacked. You'll never have to worry about it because your channel won't be unlocked unless you have the six-digit number that Google sends to your phone. And unless you're holding my phone, there's no way to have it. Rolling Stones, Mother's Little Helper, do 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 do, bam 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 bam, do do do, la da da do do do. What a drag. So I don't know, Missy. I have a little bit of sympathy. Can't go to a dinner or movie, and these are the best years of your life. How are people getting married now? Funerals are a disaster now, right? Visiting sick people in the hospital. The nursing homes, care facilities. They're telling me, where my pop lives. Don't even think about it. Are you kidding? You're coming in from where? California? Are you kidding? Your ass might as well be on fire. Unbelievable. Kids will screw no matter what. They'll get a job building American style. We're going yeah, we are building very, very tough. We're heading into tough. I was kissed, had smoochy face. There you go. Uh, I enjoy seeing you cooking. A fish fry would be good. We had a fish fry before. Um, we've had cooking salmon. We've had when we went fishing. If you look up, just put fishing into my channel. You can see me salmon fishing. You can see me nailing fish this long and cleaning and cooking them and crabs and all. There's so much stuff on the channel. I want to do like a Dollar Tree Russian roulette kind of thing. Let's throw a few things on the and see how the hell they taste. Yeah, how are people meeting to date? So I do feel a little sympathy for them when they can't get out to do their usual activities. They end up on Shmule just singing with each other. I don't even know. Yeah, thank you today. Now I always get tempted to just do a stir fry because I love it so much because I don't eat a lot of rice. but I've done that a couple times. But I might surprise you guys and whip something up. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, blink if you want me. Love your fishing. Oh, thank you, RV Fat Cat. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Hopefully by fall things will be normal enough. We can get out there on the nail some of those rock cod and some crabs. Um, they're taking 18 people out fishing at a time, but I don't really feel like going alone. I'm also, a little worried about my balance and stuff. Want to get better. Stir fry is good for you. It's tasty. Hamburger helper. I think I'm going to pick that up on when I do the shopping on Saturday morning. Let's whip up a skillet of hamburger helper, man. I want to get a few extra accoutrements to be on the side, a few extra little highlight dishes and things like that. Are you and Boss planning a fishing trip for cod or Dungeness? We're going to see. He's had some health situations. He's doing a lot better, thank God. We just have to see what the fall brings. Right now they're going out. They used to take 50 on the boat. They're limiting to 18 anglers out on the boat right now. So I'm not even sure right now if recreational party boats are even allowed at this moment. So they might be gone again. I don't know. That Ghislaine Max sitting on a rotten roost in jail. A lot of freaks and power. There you go, Opie on me. The president, yeah, stir fry is good, green bastard. I'll tell you, the president's floored me yesterday when he wished her good luck and her, I wish her all good luck. I mean, my God. Stir fried spam, not so healthy. Bastami, basmati rice, yeah, that's good. Tacos, yeah, old Mexico tacos or something. McCormick taco. Something to really piss you guys off. Hey, we're so close to 100 thumbs. Let's push it over 100 tonight. Dude, black rice, also known as Emperor's rice. So good. Here's 4 people to boat, but we don't have huge boats like you do on the ocean. Yeah, you got to be careful. The captain has to make the call about the weather because it can get really rocking rough out there and windy, particularly in November. And makes for beautiful video leaving port in the morning. I don't know if you've seen some of the leaving with the music and the boats with their big lights shining and heading out through the channels and things. Wow, spam is $5 a can. Wow, Cooking Green, where are you? Rice with that. Only 18 people in that boat. I can't remember how much it would be per. Yeah, I don't even want to know what the price is on it. We were paying $140, but you were guaranteed to come back with your limit of cod. Some of my cod, ling cod, were this big, enormous ones, and 10 Dungeness crabs. And he stays out there till your bag is filled with 10 restaurant grade Dungeness crabs. So you definitely got your money's worth. Black rice a few months ago. Yeah, it's you can get very high seas out there, and it can get pretty wild. I mean, I've been fishing a few times where some people just threw up the whole time. Just couldn't take it. Especially you're trying to fish and people are trying to walk to the head and they're falling into falling in big fat guy who's been drinking beer since 5 a.m. and they're just trying to get to the head, right? On that trip, thought you were in the bus when I'm looking to start up a cruise to Doom. It's so foggy. Yeah, but it made for beautiful video leaving. I've been on that boat when there's ice on the deck. Very slippery early. Remember, you got to be on the boat at 5 a.m., especially if you expect to have a decent spot to fish. Cod left, make some fish and chips. chips. Yeah, I've made that before. We've done some fish and chips before. You know, maybe I'll check the fish, Lisa. Maybe I will do some fish and chips. Just use the skillet and put some, get some Louisiana fry and hit it in that oil and do some chips. Do the chips first and then fry. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Hmm. It's not a good time to be on the high seas. Yeah, I can't. Every day I feel so much better, but just it wasn't even the dizziness. It was the it was the exertion of puking 30 times a day that finally made my head feel like it was going to explode. And my heart's pounding, and I miss fishing. I eat so much like haddock, flounder, and occasional beer. No, I don't think beer batter chips. I don't like. I just like straight up chips. I think maybe we'll do a fish and chips. I think, but I got to check the. I got to check. I probably still have some cod in there. I'm not much. I usually give up. I usually give the salmon away. I'm not a real salmon eater. Just something about salmon I just find a little too oily. If it's grilled the first night, I enjoy it, but otherwise I'm not a big salmon person. Willamette Valley is awesome for food, wine, beer. Yeah, that's a great place to be, the Willamette Valley up there. Peach overdose. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a peach. Thank you. I would do anything for you. Say something to you. Thou art a juicy peach from thine own branches. There it is with that nice, beautiful blush. I usually just get Louisiana fish fry and just coat it and then put it in. Yeah, just for the year Gator Hunt. I told them there'd be some alligator vids coming up. They'd be very watchable, Chef. I don't have newspaper. We don't get a newspaper. I read all my. The only one paper I've subscribed to is the New York Times on a daily basis. That's it, just the online edition. Because they have one of the last extensive reporter networks in the world, and they have the best writers in the world. I don't always agree with the politics, but I sure like their feature writing, and they're excellent writers. But I don't have any newspaper anymore. What a peach! What a peach! Enjoy it. Yeah, Gator. Shoot it, Junior. Shoot it, you dumb motherfucker. Get that shooter. You let that thing get away. You useless motherfucker. Get that thing. Yeah, get another beer. I like it when the stone just comes right out so easy. That thing is just dripping juice. Deliscable. Yeah, one more thumbs up and we've made it to 100 tonight. Just one more. That is a big peach. That is a big, big peach. Monkey Boy, how you doing? I was just seeing tonight, Monkey Boy, down there your way. The Wind just announced furloughs, and a couple other casinos are letting people go. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up are always appreciated. What a peach. What a peach. Yeah, I'd like to see Chef out there getting it. Mm. You hear Chef out there cussing on that boat. You mother. Chef is as most chefs are, quite colorful in the linguistics. Yeah, very sexy, but be modest. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. So it's setting up, provided Vegas is open again in August, it's setting up to be a nice trip down there to get a flavor. I continue to get things from Golden Nugget. Now I'm getting things from Golden Gate, and they're offering no resort fee and $10 dining credit every day. So, Super Cereal, how are you? Good to see you. So, maybe I'll figure it out and book my ass late August, and then I should come back and then head down to San Diego. San Diego will probably be early October. Uh, God knows what the winter's going to bring with seasonal influenza on top of this crap. I'm going to take my 1200, go to Vegas, but I feel kind of guilty. What's the deal? Are we getting another stimulus check? Are we getting right? Which is it? Are we getting another stimulus check? What's the latest? Tell me took forever to get the first. If I get some kind of stimulus, then I would definitely, definitely at that point invest in a camera. At that point, yeah, Vegas kind of looks the same. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys agree with me that the people with the most money, the most to lose, take the least risk in life when it comes to travel. Okay, traveling in a pandemic, you're literally risking your life, and you're looking around. Well, I've got a Bentley, I've got a couple Benzes, and I've got a beautiful estate here and there. Do I really want to go to the Wynn? I know they're going to pay me to fly in, and but I can't do it, man. There's too many people around. Oh, Trump Senate and House agreed on another What is an EIP? I hate to sound stupid. Uh, are they going to extend people? Some people are getting $600 a week. Are they going to extend that, or just give people a check? I have no idea. I have a gold toilet. All right. Let's see what the latest intel is on the stimulation. Oh, economic impact payment. Okay, so that's like a done deal now. So what's the income cutoff for that? A fair amount of commercial accounts. Good for you, monkey boy. But I know if I had money, I wouldn't be going to Vegas. I mean, those hotels need high rollers and a good flow of people coming in. I have a gold tooth. There you go. Remember when I was chooching in Oakland, I was going to go down and try one of those gold teeth on to, wouldn't that be cool? Have a gold tooth. They have the kind you can just push on and it's like a temporary one. But the darn store was closed. Darn store was closed. Oh, okay, 75,000. It seems like the same. Okay, income. Okay, well, probably I don't know. I'm sure Pelosi's pushing for the 75,000 single. No, I wouldn't go to spend money, and but you're getting a degraded experience down there. And I just it's even Emerald Lagasse closed up his place for good down there, his establishment like last time. Okay, well, if it comes to pass, then I'm gonna buy my camera. Garlic. I mean, I've got this one, but that's just a hobby job to put together. Garlic up, organized, natural. Boil for a few seconds and roast, and you won't reek. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I think you'll qualify there, chef. Yeah. Hell, you're a hard worker anyway. What the hell? It's your money. It's going to be an interesting fall. Very interesting fall. Now, what happens to people that can't pay their rent or mortgages? I read that mortgage delinquencies are soaring again, and people paying rent. They say 80% of California have it's hard to say, Lisa. I think at the most you can hang on maybe. They've perfected carry. They've perfected delivery more and more people are getting that. But they're given such a big margin to have, they're giving away 30% of the gross proceeds for the delivery company, right? I mean, it's very, very difficult. I mean, Insane Chef knows the economics of restauranting and stuff. I know you need to have butts in the seats, that's for sure. Your bars are good money makers. So if you're not having your bar part of it, lots of Velveeta sandwiches. Yeah. Oh, they already said it has. September, they're going to start giving people the royal boot, huh? Well, it's just a lot of the cities are seeing out migration. I imagine a lot of people will begin to leave Vegas of their unpaid rent. They also gave stimulus to tons tons of dead people. Hey Vicky, how you doing? What was the story I read? There was one guy that cheated the state of Nevada out of $8 million of fraudulent loans or stimulus money, and he went to the casino. I don't know how he did, but now they're making you buy food to buy a drink. They did that to us when Dee and I did our San Francisco cinematic uh, trip. They made us, he wanted a beer. They're like, you got to get some food. So I had to pay $3 for a stinking tiny little oyster. I didn't even care. Hey Janet, what's going on? I was down in the little Marin County towns of Tamales and Point Reyes again today. uh, uh, Vlogging travel number, I guess this will be number 6 today. So it's building quite a portfolio of nice travel content that people will enjoy watching for years and years and years. No more sitting outside to drink beers. It is bullcrap. I've seen some. I don't know. I've seen some. You'll see in the video today down in Point Reyes, there were people sitting outside. They put tables out on the sidewalk. There were a few people. And then another place they were doing a pickup. Some restaurants are coping. I didn't even open. There was no way to open oyster. I don't carry a shucking knife on me. Okay, there's no way I could open. I told Dee just shit can it. And I was so mad. I wanted to go back and I wanted him to get his money back. because the beer tasted like shit. All right, the beer was some crappy old Sea Dog ale or something. I don't know, ale of the dog's ass or some kind of some kind of dicked up brew. It tasted like licorice and blueberry. And just God, I was like, can't anybody just make a normal effing beer without putting fruit in it anymore? Payroll tax. I don't know. Spent zero money now. Be safe. Immortal beloved is yeah. I'm having fun doing this. Battery came today, but the battery's a big chunky thing, weighs about 5 pounds. By the time this thing rigs up, it's a 35-pound deal over here. How in the hell am I gonna? I don't even want to think about that. I sit outside and drink every day in the summer. My beer fridge is in the garage. It's a shorter walk if I sit at. Yes, old Sea Dog's ass ale. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, everybody's flipping out to see what kind of weird crap that they can put in beer. And I never even liked Blue Moon with orange in it. So Blue Moon. La, la. So what did you do today, Janet? Yeah, that's what I say. Whatever happened to normal beer? I uphold the normal beer tradition. All right. I'm not an ale drinker. Nothing wrong with ale. People like ale, but a good stiff lager beer. That's my deal. We went all boutique and we went all fancy. So damn free for all up there in Washington. What's going on now, Lisa? Are they burning down the house again? Worked in the yard. I've been enjoying the peaches. Have you been down to Larry's yet, Janet? Is Larry's open? Heaven needs company. Wrinkly ass over there. Yeah, I don't. She'd be afraid to come near me because I'm too mobile. Thank you, Penny Pincher. Wish it could be more. Thanks for all you do, honey. You don't know me a darn thing. Canadian $2. Thank you, sweetie. I'm not one to come on here and hound people for money. Whatever's given is appreciatively received. Okay. Whatever happened to normal candles? Yeah, like they want to have. What the hell is her name? The one that had a can. The hell's Missy? Help me out. Who had the candles? It was supposed to be Gwyneth Paltrow's crotch or something. Man, there's a time and place for everything, but I don't want to walk into your house at Thanksgiving and did you just have sex or something? Oh, they're just spending money like there is no tomorrow. Okay, well, that's the American, yeah, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, right? Walk in your house. Man, what the hell is it? Oh, that's the new Gwyneth Paltrow. That's the pussy line. Yeah, how you doing, Red Pill? It's just, God, just have a sandalwood or lavender or something. Load up, little rascal. We're going to Wyoming. Have you ever been to Wyoming before, boss? You better be prepared for a long ride. Okay? Who the hell wants to go out? I mean, I got friends out there. Oh God, and it's sold out. Wow. TMI. Nice to see you, Red Pill. Next time come out with sweaty balls. I'm just, God, what is wrong? It must be the end times. Yeah, sold out. It's, wow. I guess I'm missing the money train around here. Well, let's see. Like 75 bucks for a effing candle. Yeah, I don't know what the attraction of I don't know what the attraction of Wyoming is, and I'm not sure if you'd want to travel, boss. I don't think you have the temperament to sit in Little Rascal for 22 hours or something. Now I've been to Cheyenne. I had a hell of a good time, and Spanky Ham tells me, Rosie, you got to go to Laredo and Rawlings, and I'd like to see Alpine Gulch again over there. Come out with Pussy Galore scented, exactly. I mean, Lord. Yeah. Why not? Why not a turd candle, right? I mean, you're walking to Janice. Man, that smell. Did your dog take a shit or something? No, that's the new scented line for the for the Thanksgiving table. Do you like it? 12 hours? Are you kidding? It ain't 12 hours. It ain't 12 hours, bro. I can tell you that. It ain't 12 hours. Yeah, got me. That's it. I think I might do Wyoming, South Dakota at the end of August. Not in the mood. Yeah, I saw Pussy Galore did die. She did die recently. It was a wonderful day today. But I guess it's people will buy anything, no matter what the hell it is. Who am I? Who am I to say? You know, ode of dog turd. You are kidding. There's no feasible reason for you to want to go to Wyoming. So what I'm going to suggest you do is you get in your vehicle with your wife and you two get behind the wheel and have yourselves a wonderful second honeymoon on the road. Imagine traveling with the boss for, oh God, what are you doing? Hmm? Why you do that? Slow down, speed up. Bearded clam. You can imagine all the delightful flavors, all the delightful scents. Next morning barb candle, right? Smell all the stenchy beer and crap. How you doing, Kiwana? Nice to see you. Oh, poor. Oh, okay. Sorry, Missy. Yeah, Evanston. Well, what is in Evanston? I almost got killed in Wyoming. Yeah, last time I drove across, well, one of us wouldn't end up in Evanston, Wyoming. Okay, one of us wouldn't make the trip. I guarantee you that. He's like hell to travel with. Need someone here to take my put your animals, board them like I do, man. You got a bratty neighbor kid? Ain't no way I'm taking off for Wyoming, bro. Only time I'm taking off when all's clear on the East Coast and I can take off with go I-70. I ain't going I-80. Fireworks. What happened to Fernley. What happened to Fernley, Nevada, when you hounded me to go to Fernley? You don't. You want to go all the way to Wyoming for fireworks? Oh, thank you, Kessler. Yeah, a lot of people have enjoyed that. How to make your generator last forever, the break-in video. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I never knew so many people would watch that video. I'm appreciative. Thank you. Move 110 gallon fish tank. I don't know, man. I'm not driving to Wyoming for fireworks. How you doing, Darby? There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Imagine how many miles is that? 1,200 miles or something. Where was the state you went through the tour? That was Wyoming. We were just west of Cheyenne. Worst driving experience in my life. Hail coming down. It was piling up on the road by the second. The slippery road warning coming on my van. I'm actually hydroplaning. Got semis passing me. I told Dee we're going to have to bail out. And if we bail, you're going to have to throw yourself down the hill over the side because an 18-wheeler is going to wear me like a Mack truck bulldog when it hits this little van. Fireworks online. That was terrible. That was an awful experience. And that video is still up. That's real time. He wants real fireworks. Well, I don't know. I'll be damned if I'm driving to Wyoming for fireworks. I can barely stand to be on the boat with him for 8 hours. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to Wyoming. No. No way. No way. I'm not hitting the road. No feasible way on God's green earth. Hello, Thomas. No, I don't care about it. He cares about fireworks. I brought him fireworks from my last travel and they hung around for 2 years or whatever. Yeah, content. Oh God. Ah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. The thing is, fly into Cheyenne, then rent a car on your way back west. Just load it up with those things, and you're good to go. No, it ain't gonna be a nice video. It's gonna be a terrible video. Wyoming's best fireworks. They have illegal bottle rockets. I get nothing. There's nothing in it for me. You know, it's not the video. I don't do fireworks. I don't do that stuff. No way. Long travel means long experience, far and wide open heart. I've been down that road. I know what's down there. Okay. I know that traveling with the boss. He gets pissed off because I talk all the time. Okay. He hates it. Right. I'm talking nonstop and he's, don't you ever shut up. Right. And he just sit there looking all grumpy. Somebody that talks a lot just can't get along with somebody that doesn't talk. Yeah, what the boss wants, the boss gets. Well, it ain't gonna be me this time. He's not a fun road buddy. Not a fun road buddy. I'm surprised when Janet, years ago, Uh, he's like, let's take the Harley up to Reno. She had to ride like 190 miles on the back of that damn thing and back again. I'm surprised she just didn't jump into a ravine and just end it all. Uh, yeah, I left him in the parking lot. Yep, I did. So we were sitting there at the Mandalay Bay. I was pulling away, and Janet's like, "Did you forget something?" I go, "I don't think so." He's like, "You left the boss behind." So I had a choice. I'm like, "Well, the world is round. Okay, I could just." I was like, "I'm just gonna keep going, right?" Because he's gonna be so pissed off. I'm doing a lot of constructive stuff. I'm doing day travel and things like that. Just do a solo expedition with yourself. Go hit the road. I did it, man. Just go by yourself, right? I bought a shit ton of bottle rockets. May do a video on my, yeah, why don't you do that, chef? That would be good. That would be good. That's not a printer. That's a Sony STR stereo there. That's not a printer. I bought, yeah, that would be kind of fun. Yeah, he must know that that's one of my pride and joys. Is a beautiful silver face, understated, elegant Sony L's STR 706.
Maybe it was the way your expressions reminded me of my mother. Encouraging and straight to the point, not afraid to tell it like it is, even if it's not something you want to hear. In any case, I wanted to let you know.
Yeah, right. I got no sympathy for you. Heaven. I'm in heaven. Do 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 do. What's up, Vegas Vixen? Thumbs up or appreciate it, guys. Maybe we can get it up to 120 tonight. That would be awesome. Well, I don't know. Maybe it looks like, who in the hell knows? I got to get that up on the wall. I really enjoyed that video you did last on the train switching yard. That was a pretty cool town, Chef, out in the North Platte, Nebraska. It took me a long time to understand. It was a very, because I'm dense, right? It took me a while to figure out exactly how this switching yard worked, and a guy keeps explaining it, and I keep asking him the same question over and over. And then finally, I got it. They cut the cars loose, and then they're directed down in a certain other rail to be rejoined in a new configuration. Very. Was that TV always there? Or is that no? That TV was always in there. Hey Emerald, how are you? Yeah, I'm feisty tonight. I was just minding a video with you, the boss, Janet, going to eat. The boss was telling a story about the guy in the boat that got ran over by the three cars, and you were hysterical. Was I drinking? Love to see. Yeah, they're from the best times in home audio there. And there's the wall of amplitude up there. Some more. Yeah. Love my, each one of them marks a real milestone in the development of, yeah, well, I'm glad a lot of people couldn't get that. I enjoyed looking around the town of North Platte post rail glory days. You see the old hotel. I mean, I love that kind of crap, going around and seeing those kind of, committing that to video, not so much live streams, but having up on video is the more you commit to video, the better off you are. And I mean, I love live streams. Don't get me wrong, but you could do a much better job with capture video on that. Yeah, hump yard. North Platte is a big one. That's the biggest. That's the biggest one in the world. You watched all the vids with Janet. It started out, Started out, I think the first thing when I just started the channel was the Super Bowl party in February. I started the channel in January. February, we were doing the Super Bowl party, and then came down there on Easter. We're doing Easter egg dyeing. Like, okay. Stuff. Yeah, you want stuff that I love. I love hangouts and things, and I'm gonna push more and more on the Murphy channel, but there'll still be some on here. But I feel better about hangouts when I got something in the can that's going to be more lasting for the future, chef. You know what I'm saying? That uh, like these trips to these places. Anybody that wants to go see, thinking about going to Kachati or Guerneville, might hit that video there, and there's probably 20,000 people a year that put that into the search and things. So I would do anything, do. So it was a very good day today. I got a lot of editing to do tomorrow, which not my favorite thing, but we'll make it all work out. Yeah, the old videos are fun. I wish more people knew about the treasure trove of trips starting in the June of 2013, my birthday trip up to Reno, probably the last show that Joan Rivers gave before she died. You see the boss abusing me on the road. You can check that out. Basically, any vid with the boss in it is going to be an abuse video. Our trip to Reno, the zombie crawl, and a lot of good trips. I'm going down. Lots of good stuff. See Missy Jana, our 7,633 mile journey. It took us all the way down from Maxine, my friend in Colorado Springs, all the way to meeting Jimmy Swaggart in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I kind of enjoy editing. It's getting a little harder as I get older on a phone to do that. It's really starting to mess with my eyes. I'm gonna have to commit to more computer time. Baltimore Clipper. I don't have my thing hooked up tonight. I'm sorry, Opiyami. I promise you tomorrow. I'll probably do a live stream in the morning. That'll get me pumped up to do a little bit of editing. So. Another good trip in the plans. Yeah, I think I'm going to be trying to head down the coast. Can't figure out where's. I would like to go down to day trip to Stinson Beach, which is like the great white shark capital. It's where great white sharks like to eat surfers down on the lower Marin Ocean there. That one video when the boss did it, I don't laugh hysterically, give him the eye roll, and that pisses him off more. He pinches, sits behind you. I've never been with the boss when he drove anywhere, okay? It's like driving Miss Crazy with him in the car. He sit behind and pinching my side from behind all the time. It's a real pain. I work and says, yeah, I don't want to take it. I don't want to go there. I just was there. I was just there last year. I don't want to go back again. Except for this Aunt Jemima document. Okay, well, that'd probably be one of your greatest things then. That'll probably be it. Like I said, boss, fly into Cheyenne, rent a car, drive back, drop off the car at your local enterprise. Fill that mofo up with all you want to carry. Road rage. Traveling with this guy. Wow. I don't even have anything comparable to compare to in life, okay? You know, he's going to show up at the Rancho with it. Well, he'll be turned away at the gate because there ain't no way I'm driving to, ain't no way I'm going to Wyoming and doing that haul. You know, because you got to go Reno to Elko to Winnemucca, Battle Mountain, Wendover, Salt Lake. Then you turn north on Salt Lake through Park City, Utah, and uh, then you're in that terrible weather place. I just have too much PTSD about driving there. My house is on our way. I'm not flying. Well, let him fly. I'm sure as hell not doing a road trip to Wyoming. I wouldn't have 2 minutes to capture any video. What are you doing? We got to get going. What are you? I don't got time for that. Yeah, I already know the way. Of course, I've done it a lot of times. Oh, the way I found you was the video you and Bobby riding along north of Sacramento. There we go. One of the top most more architects anywhere in California. Well, Jackie Blue, these are the great whites that add a little bit of flavor to the surfing experience. Plus, Stinson Beach it's a really cool community, and I'd like to do a travel log that features that community, and maybe Bolinas. You can't get lost. You just stay on I-80 the whole way. Just load up your car and go, man. Go, 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 bro. Been to West Virginia. Harper's Ferry is one of the most beautiful places you could ever see. Three rivers come together there, or maybe two rivers. Yeah, two rivers. Just beautiful. You stand up there on those hills looking down over that town of Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, or Paw Paw, West Virginia. I know that stuff like the back of my hand there. Charlestown and Hurricane. It's where my roots come from, down in that area. And just fall in Harper's Ferry, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Yeah, flavor to the surfing experience. Am I missing D? No, not really. I'm keeping myself busy. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? How are you? Just get on the I-80 and throw a brick on and close your eyes. That's it. All across that Nevada, and then that long forlorn stretch. You get to you dump out by the Bonneville Salt Flats at Wendover, and you've got that long haul into Salt Lake, straight line, not a damn thing to see, and it is just it's barely across Wyoming. Well, you're not gonna sell me on it, Janet, because I'll tell you right now, I ain't going to. I'm not taking a road trip, not one of that length. It's not my card. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the tree, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home. I like. There's a lot to recommend West Virginia. Lot to recommend West Virginia. Very, very nice. Very, very nice state. Very wretchedly poor in some areas, but a lot of beauty there. The trip when I was in the Air Force. Never, never, never again. What's up? What's up, tribe? I'll get rid of him when you get rid of Kelly K. How about that for a deal? You've been itching to hit the road. Not there. I'm itching to hit the road to stay in California, man. I'm not going. I'm not going east. No way. No way. Watch a doc on YouTube called Oxygen. It's Heartbreak. Yeah, I am itchy to hit the road, but I want to go south because it's summertime. All right. That's what I want to do. Born in West Virginia. Born in West Virginia. Mm. Oh, I forgot I can't eat ice on live stream. People complain too much when I crunched ice on. Yeah, it's a long drive. You guys remember when I left? I left North Platte, Nebraska. That next morning, I had a really nice night at that Walmart. There it was beautiful, quiet, and I drove all the way to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I almost had a meltdown. Remember that, guys? I mean, I had Alpine Gulch is like, I kind of texted her, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm so fatigued, but I stuck it out. I stopped the live stream. I like just killed it. Old Popcorn Sutton in Maggie Valley down there. Maggie Valley. I wasn't there, tribe. I didn't get the invite. Doesn't have to worry. Never spent a penny on me. Hey, Fetties, how are you? Tribe. Some people just aren't wired that way. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Um, Nice to see you, Fetties. Hope you're doing well. Okay, well, I'm going to go about 9 more minutes. That brings me up to about 2 hours. I'm kind of beat from in and out of the car and did a little more walking than I'm used to. But my foot's feeling pretty good. Almost heaven, West Virginia. How is a tribe? Speaking of, I heard Skiwi got the cornholio pretty bad. Damn. I wish him well. I'm doing good, Fettis. I'm doing great. Thank you. The pride of Indiana goes down. I get that call. Callie's in the number. Somebody he never picks up. Yeah, I don't care. God love. I got no problem with Kelly. I just reports from the front were a little disconcerting. uh, Rosen again. I'm going to bid you. Yeah, I'm going to go about 5 more minutes or so and shut it down. I'm pretty tired tonight too. It's a lot of twisting and turning and hoping I wouldn't get it, dizzy or something. But things went great. Skiwi's recovering nicely with his tapioca cups. I thought he did the Hunt's. Bill Cosby recommended Hunt's chocolate pudding cups. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Craig. I know it's late there. I try to start around 7:30, 8 o'clock, so it doesn't keep people up until midnight, 1 o'clock. Do you have any earbuds or headphones? I don't, Dave. I just have some Sony headphones. I've never invested in a real good Sennheiser set of headphones because I'm more into restoring than listening. I'm not a person that's going to sit in a chair and put on headphones and do 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 do. I admire people that are music appreciated, but I'm more fascinated with the electronics. Good to see you, Judy. Yeah, midnight chatterama. Uh, his kidney. Yeah, he was actually nice to me. When he had his kidney stones, he's like, Hosey, I'm going to be nice to you for 1 week. Okay, I'm going to return the favor since you were so nice and inquisitive about the state of my kidney stones, right? Good night, monkey boy. That's one guy that was born pissed off, and well, I guess if I had his life, I would be too. Polk audio speakers. I got them over there. These are my JBL, James B. Lansing, 1962, Los Angeles produced. The man's name next be a barcode on the on the. I don't want to hear. I just use headphones. Good night. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wish you all a wonderful evening and thank you coming in. If you've not hit the thumbs up button on the way out, I would be most appreciative if you did. Tribe, I hope you're staying safe down there in Vegas. Seriously. Looks like they got a lot of challenges ahead down there, and I'm going to do the same here in California. Is a real lit spot right now. So thank you all for being here. Much appreciated, and I will probably do a short stream tomorrow. So you all have a good rest of your night.